India vs Pakistan. Who has the stronger military? A look at arsenal, firepower, and more. Following the barbaric terrorist attack in Jammu and Kashmir's Pahalgam hill station this week, India has promised strong retaliation against the perpetrators and their backers responsible for killing innocent tourists. With tensions at an all-time high, discussions are underway about the potential consequences of military action between India and Pakistan. These discussions happen against the backdrop of a significant disparity in available troops, platforms, weapons, and systems between the two nations. India surpasses Pakistan in nearly every aspect of military power, from the strength of its army to its fighter jets and tanks, with numbers heavily in its favor. According to the International Institute for Strategic Studies IISS 2024 report, India holds a numerical advantage in military personnel. The Indian Army has over 1.2 million active personnel, more than double the Pakistani Army's 560,000. In the air domain, the Indian Air Force, with 149,000 personnel, overshadows the Pakistani Air Force's 70,000. Similarly, the Indian Navy's 75,000 active troops far outnumber the Pakistani Navy's 30,000. Additionally, India boasts over 1.1 million reserve troops. The IISS 2024 report highlights a stark contrast in the air forces of India and Pakistan, with India maintaining a significant edge in both quantity and diversity of fighter jets. The Indian Air Force operates a fleet of 730 combat-capable aircraft, including advanced platforms like the Su-30 Mki-12 squadrons, Rafale 2 squadrons, and the indigenously developed Tejas 2 squadrons, alongside legacy aircraft such as the MiG-293 squadrons, Jaguar 5 squadrons, MiG-21 Bison 2 squadrons, and Mirage 2003 squadrons. In contrast, Pakistan's Air Force fields 452 combat-capable aircraft, comprising a mix of modern and older jets, including the JF-17 and JF-17B5 squadrons, F-16 variants 3 squadrons, J-101 squadron, F-7PG3 squadrons, and Mirage 5-3 squadrons. India's larger and more varied fleet, bolstered by advanced multi-role fighters, provides a strategic advantage in air superiority and operational flexibility. However, Pakistan's efforts to modernize its fleet with platforms like the J-10 and JF-17 indicate attempts to narrow the gap. Tanks have been instrumental in military engagements between India and Pakistan. The Indian Army holds a numerical advantage in armoured vehicles, particularly in main battle tanks and infantry fighting vehicles IFVs. India fields 3,740 main battle tanks, including advanced models like the Arjun and T-90, alongside the T-72, complemented by 3,100 IFVs and over 369 armoured personnel carriers APCs. This armoured fleet enhances India's capacity for combined arms operations and defensive depth. On the other hand, the Pakistani Army operates 2,537 main battle tanks, such as the Al-Khalid and Al-Zarar, paired with 3,545 APCs and 10 armoured utility vehicles AUVs. While Pakistan's higher APC count supports troop mobility, India's superior tank and IFV numbers provide a decisive edge in offensive and mechanized warfare, highlighting its strategic dominance in armoured land forces. The Indian Army operates over 748 surface-to-air missiles SAMs, complemented by 80 self-propelled anti-aircraft gun missile systems SPAM with 30mm cannons and a formidable arsenal of over 2,315 anti-aircraft guns, including 75 self-propelled 23mm and over 2,240 towed systems. The Indian Air Force bolsters this with 6 squadrons of AKM, 8 of Akash, 2 of BARAK-8 MRSAM, 25 of S-125M, 3 of the advanced S-400, and 10 flights of IGLA-1 systems, creating a layered defense network. In contrast, the Pakistani Army fields a modest 27 SAMs and 1,933 towed anti-aircraft guns, while the Pakistani Air Force deploys over 190 SAMs, including 6 medium-range and 184 short-range systems, alongside IGLA-1 units. India's sophisticated and technologically advanced air defense systems, particularly the S-400 and BARAK-8, provide a significant strategic advantage in countering aerial threats, while Pakistan's more limited capabilities focus on shorter range and less diverse systems. There is no comparison in the naval power of the two countries, as India is far ahead of Pakistan in the maritime domain. With a variety of ships, submarines, and other platforms, India holds a clear edge. This advantage is further appreciated by India's 2 aircraft carriers, while Pakistan has none. Swipe left for next video. Since India has taken diplomatic steps against Pakistan, the latter has been violating the ceasefire along the line of control LOC, which has been maintained following a DGMO-level understanding in 2021. On Saturday, Indian Army officials confirmed that Pakistan has been firing small arms in multiple sectors across Kashmir. However, India has been retaliating with double the force. Before the DGMO-level understanding, ceasefire violations were rampant. 2,140 incidents in 2018, 3,479 in 2019, and 5,133 in 2020. Latest blogs.